As Australia suffers its worst drought in 100 years and the effects of climate change are being seen right across the country, it has become increasingly important that we understand our natural environment and what we can do to deal with the consequences of a continually changing climate. VeRSI is working with researchers at a number of institutions, including the Victorian Department of Primary Industries, DPI. DPI is the state government's largest group of researchers and is one of 5 departments leading VCAP, the Victorian Climate Change Adaptation Program. As part of VCAP, the DPI-headed project Futurescapes collaborates with other Victorian research institutions and utilises the integrated science of ecoinformatics to study the effects of climate on Victorian farming landscapes. Combining many disciplines such as climatology, spatial sciences, agronomy, biology, and ecology, researchers working within ecoinformatics are tackling nature's glitches and mysteries from all angles. For example, DPI spatial scientist Dr. Chris Pettit is examining the possible effects of climate change on the Corangamite and Glenelg Hopkins catchment regions, while Dr. Petteri Ootila from Monash University is building models to predict climate for areas in the same region for up to 40 years from now. By integrating their research into a detailed projection of Victoria's future agricultural landscapes, they are helping policymakers, planners and farmers to make evidence-based decisions.
We do climate research focusing on regional scales. In this project we implemented a downscaling approach to get accurate climate information or climate data from global climate models which have relatively coarse resolution. The idea was that DPI could run the crop yield models and land suitability analysis models using our high resolution climate data and then get sort of impression what sort of changes in future in climate there could be, so we can create a data set here at Monash and then get it to DPI people and they can run their models. So yeah, crop models, land suitability analysis models and also hydrological models.
One of the major challenges, however, for the Futurescapes project has been amalgamating the expertise of such a range of disciplines and across organisations. In order to achieve this union of academic fields, VeRSI has established the eResearch Centre, a secure virtual organisation where currently over 50 researchers are sharing data and collaborating virtually.
Well, from Monash University we have expertise in climate change modelling. University of Melbourne we have expertise around visualisation, and DPI we have expertise in understanding landscape processes, farming systems. And so it's also acknowledging where this expertise lies and being able to, through an e-infrastructure, actually link people up so we can share data sets, get best of breed models, so we can make better, more informed decisions and provide information to our policy and decision makers in Spring Street to actually look at making better decisions. So the virtual organisation that we set up, known as the eResearch Centre, is a very powerful tool for collaboration across organisations, across university and government, bringing down the barriers for sharing data, models and complex information and dealing with this complex, wicked problem of climate change.
However, communicating the research to policymakers and the wider community is another challenge the Futurescapes team faces. They are addressing this by using visualization techniques originally developed for computer games to help incorporate their research into commonly used technology. For example, the visualization work that VeRSI is supporting is supplemented by the DPI crystal ball scenario mechanism. The viewer is built into a Google Earth interface, allowing the viewer to enter and scan a landscape. This enables them to then see what a landscape may look like in the future under certain climate conditions. The team hopes that tools such as the crystal ball will help make their research attainable for the wider community and inform environmentally responsible policy decisions. The Futurescapes project exemplifies the need for technological advancement in research and highlights the information opportunities that eResearch makes possible.